What's up, folks? Ryan O'Neill, the One Hand Bandit here. I brought a special guest today.
Yo, it's the Beege. How you doing? Representing Brooklyn Music World.
So I skipped day 3, which, let me get it 1 second here. Ujima, collective work and responsibility, and today is Ujaama, which is cooperative economics. They kind of go hand in hand, so I figured cooperative economics, working together. I bring my best friend here, and we'll talk a little bit about it. So I started out by asking Beege, what does collective work and what collective work and responsibility mean to him? So I'll let you go and talk a little bit more.
So I was saying collective work and responsibility means pretty much everything to me at this stage in my life right now. I was saying to Ryan, there was a point in time where I went through my little loner stage and wanted to try and do everything myself. I'm an artist, so trying to put my music out and get myself known and everything and work on my own craft. While I was able to get things done to a degree, I still wasn't able to have any fulfillment about it. It wasn't until I decided to give up my own individuality to a sense that it's like, I'm in a community of people that's pretty much doing the same thing, which is trying to survive. So why not all get together and try to survive together? I think it's the best way possible. As you can see with all kinds of social things that's going on in the media and social events in the world right now, you see that, one person has no chance, in this world, because it's tough. And there's a lot of people that don't want the people of right and sound mind to succeed. And so when people rally together, you see how we can shut down businesses, we can shut down things, we can make things happen. Everything that happened in the history of this world, but especially in the history of this country, happened because a group of people got together and said, we're going to put our brains and our funds and our values into this one thing, and we're going to make it happen, and some people might think of the Declaration of Independence. I think it's one of the most important days of Kwanzaa to me. As a kid, I used to look forward to getting a present on these days and whatnot, and didn't really think about it so much. But now as an adult, it means everything, and I think these are qualities that we need to be representing and overstanding on a day-to-day basis, basically.
Cool. Something I was thinking of, I'm a teacher, right? So I've taught kids, and there's that old saying, it takes a village. I mean, you said it was one of the most important days. It kind of, nothing gets done by one person, right? One person might spark the leadership and inspire people, but it really takes a group of people. So, like you said, we can't really get anywhere without the village. You can't get anywhere without working together. And keeping that in mind, as you hear my dog howling outside, there's always an animal guesting on one of these videos. With all the things going on in the world right now, from police brutality to getting money out of politics to breaking down the two-party system in this country, any sexism, ableism, feminism,
hip-hop, music, everything.
Just keep those in mind, and while I see a lot of people doing a lot of things on social media with different hashtags and all that, keep in mind, think about ways to reach out to each other, and if you find a like-minded individual, a like-minded cause, putting your energy behind that, because you might be doing your own thing and it might not be going somewhere. Build that community, get that teamwork going.
Definitely.
All right.
I would like to add just a quick experience I had, because it was my first time rallying, and I went to the Millions March NYC. I went to shoot a video that for a song that I had just released also, but I've kind of always been against rallying, and not against it, but in the sense that it's good that people are doing it, but it's not something necessarily for me. You know what I mean? In the sense that I couldn't really connect. But being there and amongst these people feeling the same cause and, listening to my music and whatnot and what have you, I was learning that everything that I wanted for myself was happening. All I had to do was go out and give, go out and do more than for money or anything like that. You know, go out and try to spread a message and be amongst people who feel the same way. And I really must say it was an enlightening experience. It really was.
To keep the conversation going, move over to Ujaama, cooperative economics. I'm just going to read this off of Wikipedia real quick. To build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses to profit from them together. So one of my biggest things with Kwanzaa, I never celebrated Kwanzaa growing up. I learned about it in school, but learning all the property, the tenets, I thought it was like, it's a good thing to go by for everyone should probably try to think about these things, right? So when I hear building our own stores and our own shops, for me, it's more about, not supporting big corporate entities. I would love, trust me, if there's, I'd love to support black-owned businesses. I live on Flatbush. I support a lot of black-owned businesses, but for me, it's not just simply black-owned businesses. It's helping out independent store owners, mom and pop shops. Do a lot of Christmas shopping on Etsy. You have a lot of people making their own stuff on there. So that's something that I try to implement in my personal life to cultivate cooperative economics. Beege.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, certainly. For me, I'll always try to represent a little bit more of the hip hop side, and I think that for me especially, I don't go out and buy mainstream artists so much, especially ones that's not really saying much to me, which is pretty much all of them. So as far as hip hop goes, I'm listening to my man Ryan O'Neal. I'm listening to my boy Semi Six. I'm listening to my bro Brooklyn Bear. So I'm listening to different independent artists that are out there and trying to do the same thing as I am. Shout out to my man Luciv I met out there and everything. So that's a way that I could see the hip hop community getting together, and forming an alliance. And it's really a renaissance. We're in the times now where the energy is there for the renaissance of music and art in general. So, definitely as far as representing, the local mom and pop shops and things of that nature, and stop buying big time corporation, clothes and things that, we really don't need anyway. But if you do, there's certainly people right there in the community that's trying to do it, that's making a living. And once it goes back to the community, it goes back to you. You get a safer place. You don't got to worry about, violence and whatnot, because everybody loves each other and everybody's working with and for each other. That's what we're really meant to do as human beings, I believe.
There you go. Collective works, working together. Comment below, share any ideas you have. Look forward to doing a couple more of these videos. Peace.
Peace.